Okay, so the first step to unlocking your offhand weapon special ability of is basically it's the heroic strike Q, and basically what that means is your. Hey guys, it's Voilivos here. I really wanted to bring to attention the importance of heroic strike queuing and a dual wield warrior. It can really work with any warrior over level 20. And here's some of the talents I use. I'll show those later, but for the moment you can take a quick peek. So the first step you're going to need is to download the weapon swing timer add-on, which is I can share in the comments section below. It's going to bring up these two windows here. So if I open up unlock my bars, you'll see I can drag them anywhere. It also has targets, mainhand, offhand, which can be useful in the shield block macro, but more on that later. Let me lock those again. So once you have that, the two macros you're going to want to set up, if you're going 2-button, there's also a 1-button macro. I really recommend looking at other guides for this because it's already been posted. But the one I like to use is 2 buttons. So you have your heroic strike. It's going to do show tooltip, / start attack, / cast heroic strike. I guess it doesn't really need to. It's got a redundant start attack in there, but you really want to make sure you're starting an attack every time you hit heroic strike. The most important part is the stop casting start attack macro. This is basically your heroic strike cancel, and that's when your main hand's swinging, about to swing. So that's on my 9 button here. I'm using a Razer Naga mouse, and I like to use 8 and 9. I have like 5 for hamstring. Yeah, I have a lot of buttons that are just kind of really close to that 8 on the. I guess it's a virtual. It's like a mouse's numpad. I'm gonna go demonstrate a few of the capabilities here, and enjoy. Okay, so what I really wanted to demonstrate there is just kind of you get into your flow. You want to hit, if you have my binds here, you want to hit the stroke strike at 8 when the offhand is about to swing, and then immediately after the swing happens, you press 9. That's to cancel the heroic strike, thus saving valuable rage. And really, if they're both happening at the same time, you can spam heroic strike. I like to put a heroic strike right at the start. And I really would like to go over the talents now. So a few pointers. If you're leveling a warrior that's an alt and really can afford to just dump your gold into it, I'd recommend starting out 1 to 10. You want like to get a 2-hander, or even if you want to put a shield spike on a low level shield, you can do that. But once you get to level once you get to level 10, really, you want to put on a 1-hander and shield. And I had this face smasher combo along with the Redbeard crest, which has a thorium shield spike, and that does a guaranteed 20 to 30 damage. Every time you shield block, it does it twice, essentially, each time that mob hits you. And that's where the shield block weapon swing timer comes into effect on the enemy. So where that really starts to drop off is probably in the 24-25 range. You start to get some really nice blue weapons that you can buy. On my character, he has a 28 and a 27. Beast Slaying is a really important enchant to get on both your weapons if you're going to level in the Hillsbrad foothills. And it's actually faster than questing if you're just grinding on mobs using this method. The kill times are really fast. Another really important stat to get on your character is Spirit. Now that is just going to reduce your downtime to almost 0. Drakewing Band's great item at level 20. You can put the 9 Spirit enchant on it. Let's see some of my other Spirit items. The Starsight Tunic is another good upgrade. You can put a 100 health enchant on it, but it gives you 10 Spirit. That's probably going to be the most you're going to find until like your mid-30s. And it's a level 17 blue. So going over my talents and what order I took them in for my dual wield build. This is also going to be if you're just on a budget, not really wanting to spend too much, but wanting to level as a dual wield warrior without that hit penalty on your offhand. And you're going to want to take the first 5 points in Cruelty. It's pretty simple. You just go to the next 5 points in Unbridled Wrath. Now, a special perk about this with the Heroic Strike queuing is it's going to generate rage each time you deal damage with a weapon. Now, that's not going to apply when you're not Heroic Strike queuing. That's only going to apply during that Heroic Strike queue if it hits. It will apply, but less frequently. I should bring that to a point. Sorry, I got lost in my words a little bit. So the next 5, really the only damage boosting one is the Battle Shout. And this dual wield specialization is almost vital to the build. It increases the damage that you're getting from your Heroic Strike Q weapon by 25%. After this, I'd like to take Death Wish, but I also don't like using cooldowns. It's a 3-minute cooldown, and it also lowers your armor resistances for leveling. It's not that special. I'd like to just go 3 and improve Heroic Strike next. And again, feel free to take any talents that suit your needs here. These are just the talents that I like to use. And you should really weigh the options before choosing specific talents. But I like to go 3, so that'll take me to level 32. And then 2 in Improved Rend, 2 in Charge, finish off the Improved Rend, 2 in Tactical Mastery, 3 in Deep Wounds, 2 in Improved Overpower, 2 in Impale, 3 in Tactical Mastery to fill that out to 5 out of 5. Then I'm going to take Sweeping Strikes, and at this point I would probably take Death Wish just to get both cooldowns at the same kind of area. Now I have a few points left. I'm probably in my 50s, like 51 at this point. So I would like to go sword specialization. At this point, probably get a thrash blade, and this gives a 1% chance to get an extra swing after dealing damage with your sword, which goes over to that rage proc. That's a 40% proc each time you deal damage, but it's also each time you deal damage, so really going to benefit the double rate that you're getting swings off with this build. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I'm going to go back to grinding some mobs just for your enjoyment.
Every day, people are searching for.
Okay, and we're back. Yeah, so some of the mobs I was fighting on were 2 levels higher, 1 level higher. This is a green mob, it's just 3 levels lower. You can kill stuff really fast. Another few tips I'd like to add on at the end here. As you're killing, you want to be saving rage on your first mob, and then in Hills Red Foothills it's really helpful just to kind of go from mob to mob. Skinning is kind of beneficial just to increase the profits you get here. Like I get heavy leather sometimes. Medium leather's not going for too much. It's going for more than vendor, which is good. I think some of the leather workers are using it for leveling. But yeah, I do the first 2 or 3 heroic strikes. Sometimes they're dead by then. That was the same level mob that's already dead. I'm just trying to demonstrate that this is really game breaking. It's to do with the offhand. When a ability is queued like heroic strike or cleave, it lands like it's a ability heroic strike off that hit chance, not off of your normal swing offhand hit chance. So currently my hit miss percent is 4.5, but that's 0.0 bonus hit, and I think that goes to like 20. I want to say 25 to 30% miss chance at 0%. I could be off on those numbers, but yeah, I'm just kind of learning Warrior, and I thought it was really special being able to heroic strike Q. Anyways, that's it. That's all I have for today. I hope you like this guide, and if you did like it, remember to like it. If you didn't like it, you can dislike it. Just make sure you use those thumbs, and have a good day.